You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Big double leg, double change.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chandler.
Another strike gets through from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Michael Chandler. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Setting up an arm lock now. Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's getting finished. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great shot on top by Chandler.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Chandler's has got full mount now. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue.
Gotta be careful here. Changing the position.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Chandler's back in side control.
Now, this is a position you don't see every day. They're in the north-south position now on the ground.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chandler. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Chandler's right back to the full mount here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Paddy Pimblett. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Michael Chandler.
Great submission defense.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chandler.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Good work from the top here by Chandler. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Chandler's going for a choke. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, side control now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Pimblett's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Round 2 straight ahead.
Sit down for me. Great work. That looked really, really good. Way too controlling. I need more of that. Let's get back out there. Use your footwork.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over. But stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Massive head kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Straight punch is good. Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Oh, nice.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You gotta be careful. Michael Chandler going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Great shot from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Chandler's back in full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Pimblett's in half guard. The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Chandler's back to the side control now. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
In the half guard.
All right, closed guard now. Now the hammer fist here by Michael Chandler.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chandler. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Chandler's right back to the full mouth.
He's got to start throwing down.
Fight back! Fight back!
90 seconds now in round 2. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Chandler. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, has the guard closed here. Lands with the ground and pound here.
This is where he wants to be. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut it. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Checks the leg kick. Oh! Huge right hand!
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
All right, side control now, D.
Darce choke the tip here.
That Darce choke is tight.
Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble. Good run.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Oh, leg kick. Stats in that department starting to pile up.
That left hook was nasty.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now...
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chandler. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Paddy Pimblett. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Oh, right in the mouth.
Takes his back now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Pimblett's back inside control here.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
Beautiful transition.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. North-south position, crowd just can't help itself but to laugh. Pimblett's trying for a submission here.
He's got it in. That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot...
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oh, he's out. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Michael Chandler.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
And now he's got the back.
Getting them out here. Nice defense.
Nicely done. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pimblett's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Side control now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Big hook. Oh! Couple big shots for Chandler.
Landed some big shots, too. He hurt him again. He's mixed up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Michael Chandler going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Chandler's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Now he's going full mount. Oh.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulder. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this, oh, watch guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Good work from the top here by Michael Chandler. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chandler.
He's got to be careful here. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. Nice.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Chandler's back in full mount. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Big elbow there, lands. Nice positional control here. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Stop!
Knockout of the night right there. Knockout of the night.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Iron Michael Chandler.